Welcome to WatchMojoUK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 underrated Top of the Pops performances. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at 10 live performances on the legendary musical show that really don't get the praise they deserve. Number 10, Break It Down Again, Tears for Fears.
Here we go! Break it down again.
By the time Tears for Fears performed this track in the TOTP studio, they were already veterans to the show, but this time around, there was absolutely no miming involved. Break It Down Again is not just one of their most underrated performances, but also one of their most underrated tracks in general. Roland's vocals build a song that bleeds optimism like few others do.
When it's all mixed up, better break it down.
While we'll always cherish our memories of them on stage for Shout, Change, and Mad World, this powerful performance demands your respect.
Won't stop the rain from falling, we're sleeping underground. How I break it down.
Number 9, 1 Week, Bare Naked Ladies.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Got to hear the signs and I'm angry.
Look, this song has basically achieved meme status over the years, which could lead many to dismiss this performance, but there's honestly so much soul here. In fact, we'd go as far as to say that this is better than the studio version. It's very easy to be impressed by the delivery of the fast-paced lyrics, but that's not all this February 19th, 1999 performance has to offer. In fact, there's a much more melancholy tone to this live version, which adds a whole new layer to it. You certainly won't listen to the song the same way ever again. Number 8, Babushka, Kate Bush.
She wanted to test her husband. She knew exactly what to do.
When you think of all-timers on TOTP, you undoubtedly think of Kate Bush's early rendition of Wuthering Heights when she was just 19 years of age. But you're doing yourself dirty if you don't turn your attention to her 1980 appearance with Babushka.
She sang the letter I. Babushka, babushka, babushka.
That iconic music video is ingrained in our memories, but how could Kate and the production team replicate its imagery on stage? By splitting the beautiful songstress's costume in half. Accompanied by some awesome light displays and editing, this Top of the Pops version is a must-see for any Kate Bush fan. Number 7, Return of the Mac, Mark Morrison.
Well, I try to tell you so, yes, but I guess you didn't know. As I said, a story goes.
Return of the Mac is quintessential 90s R&B, and nothing will quite transport you back to that era than listening to this near-perfect rendition. There's no auto-tune here, just pure talent on display. Morrison oozes charisma here with a track that hit number 1 in 1996. While his success wouldn't lead to many more tracks down the line, we at least have this great little time capsule we can come back to remind us of Mark Morrison at his peak. Number 6, Master and Servant, Depeche Mode. It's a miracle this song actually appeared on Top of the Pops. On face value, it appears to be a sort of BDSM-inspired anthem, but in reality, there's more of a socio-political message behind it. Regardless, rumor has it that the band was very nearly blocked from performing this killer track on TOTP.
Let's play Master and Servants. Let's play Master and Servants.
So what lands it here on this list other than that? Well, the vibes in the studio were absolutely immaculate for this rendition. A combination of the band's flair and the awesome light show just makes you wish you were there in the crowd singing along.
It's a lot like life.
Number 5, the ballad of Tom Jones, Space.
What did I do wrong?
Oh, you nearly drove me cuckoo.
Am I really all that bad?
You're worse than Hannibal, the Charlie Manson, Freddy Krueger.
It's really difficult to not have a big smile on your face when watching this duet. The brilliant combo of Tommy Scott and Catatonia's Karis Matthews deliver a performance that's equal parts singing and stage play.
You'll never know, but you saved our lives. And I've never thrown my knickers at you.
I don't come from Wales.
Given the song's theme of a married couple turned worst enemies, the duo do a fantastic job conveying the spite their characters feel for one another.
You know you hate each other's guts.
Still wanna poison your pizza.
And I still wanna cut off your neck.
And yet, Tommy still can't help but crack a cheeky grin at just how fun the song is. If you're having a bad day, give this one a listen.
I've never thrown my knickers at you.
I don't come from Wales.
Number 4, Ashes to Ashes, Faith No More.
Give it all to you, then I'll be closer.
This band's transition from rowdy to sexy was a very fluid one, but still most people will remember them for their track Epic. Ashes to Ashes offers a much different product, with Mike Patton trading in the beloved nasally vocals for a smoother, more sophisticated delivery. Ashes to Ashes is criminally underrated, as is evidenced here, where they managed to get the pop music crazy audience invested in this heavy rock banger. If you want an alternative metal track that exemplifies suave, turn this live performance on. Number 3, Ghosts, Japan.
When the room is quiet, the daylight almost gone.
Not many bands break up the moment they reach the pinnacle, but that was the case for this next level new wave group. Watching this with the knowledge that they were just months away from splitting adds a new depth to an already perfect track.
In every door, the ghosts of my life blow wilder than before.
You get a sense of unease just by looking at each individual performer. And of course, no one has a voice quite like David Sylvian's, a truly haunting performance by one of the all-time greats.
The ghosts of my life blow wilder than the wind.
Number 2, Killer, Adamski featuring Seal. It feels like a disservice to say this song simply features Seal, because his voice is what makes this performance so great.
Will we live? Or will we die?
That said, Adamski could have easily phoned in his synth component to the song, but instead added new elements to the beat that make it stand out from the already incredible original. It's a performance so good, they were invited to do it twice, and the Top of the Pops audience didn't realize how lucky they were to see this Christmas edition of the show back in 1990. Bonus points to Adamski for rocking that Acura shit, by the way. Number Number 1. Tender, Blur.
Someone that you love too much, tender is the day.
1999 was a solid year for TOTP, as it featured this soulful performance by Damon Albarn. Given that this song was written by him after his breakup with Justine Frischmann, there's a sadness that permeates from the track.
Come on, come on, come on, get through it. Come on, come on, come on.
Backed by an incredible choir, Albarn and the gang deliver an act that is equal parts heartbreaking and hopeful.
I'm waiting for that feeling, waiting for that feeling, waiting for that feeling to come.
For Best Blur TOTP Performance, many would point towards their 95 rendition of Country House, but for our money, there's just something about this one that gets us tearing up every time. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojoUK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.